record this interaction.
Step out of the vehicle, sir.
I would.
I'm not going to ask you again, sir. You step out of the vehicle.
Is there any problem?
Yes, there is a problem,
What
sir.
is it?
Right now, it's your lack of cooperation. Put your phone down. You can leave it recording, but it stays in your vehicle. Step out of the vehicle, please.
I'm gonna step out. Can I turn it off? Can I turn it off? Can I turn it off?
Turn your engine off. Turn it off. Step out of the
Okay,
vehicle.
here is the keys.
Step out of the vehicle, sir. Put your phone back in your vehicle.
I have the right to record you.
No, sir, you don't have the right to record me. Right now, you have the right to stop hindering my investigation.
It's a phone. It's a phone.
The first encounter begins as a routine traffic stop over allegedly failing to dim high beams. But the situation quickly becomes more complicated when the officer starts asking questions unrelated to the original violation. The driver repeatedly declines to answer, explaining that he does not wish to discuss anything beyond what is required. Tension rises when the officer focuses on the driver's phone and orders him to stop recording outside the vehicle. The driver insists that he has a constitutional right to record the interaction, setting the stage for a confrontation over authority and...
Here is my hands. Here is my phone.
Put your phone in your vehicle.
Why you don't want to be recorded? Are you gonna do something wrong to me?
I'm recording right here.
I want to record too.
I got to record here and
I have the right to record. This is my First Amendment right.
Sir, put your phone back in the vehicle and stop hindering my investigation, and then step
Am
back
I being
here with
detained?
me. Yes, you are being detained.
For what?
Right now for a traffic violation.
Okay.
And a lack of answering any questions that I ask whatsoever. So
do I have to answer your questions?
Yes, certain questions you do have to answer.
Okay.
Put your phone down, step back here for me.
Is that your supervisor?
That's my supervisor. Put your phone down.
Excuse me, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? That's my keys, that's my phone.
Okay.
Okay. I told him I'm just gonna record this interaction, this traffic stop. He's telling me no, you don't have the right to record.
You have every right to record.
Okay,
we're recording though too.
Okay.
So,
And they asked him, am I being detained? He said yes, because of a traffic interaction. I said, okay, that's fine. He said that I have to answer every question he asked, some of the questions he asked. I told him, because he kept asking me questions, I said, you know what, I really don't fit to answer any question.
Okay.
And he started to escalate. He put his hand on the gun and he started to tell me what's this sound inside your vehicle. That's, I need to answer none of your questions. You ask me for the license? Here it is.
You asked me. I asked you what was going on in your vehicle. I didn't see your hands, and I hear a noise come out of your vehicle.
You saw my hands. You never said you never saw my.
You showed hands after I asked you what the noise was, and you said I don't feel like answering your questions.
I don't have to answer any questions. What's your name?
Officer Foster.
What's your badge number?
28.
Your name, sir?
Sergeant Flam.
Your badge number?
8.
Okay, so
Step back here in front of my
can
vehicle.
I close my door?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you gonna answer my question yet? What was that sound that your vehicle is making? The sound coming out of your vehicle.
Sir, I
When
don't
asked
fit
you
to
what was
answer
going
any
on.
question. I would like to be fair in my way.
You'd like to what?
Let's go right now.
Yeah. Huh?
Step back over here so we don't get. So
I'm
we
gonna
don't
put
get,
my kids in
That's
the.
fine. Step over here so we don't get hit by other vehicles.
This officer, you know, you need to give him more training. You know that?
Well, I'm not the one that trained him.
But the way he approached, it's like he's approaching. I told him, I don't have to answer any questions. I have rights, right? I have the Fifth Amendment right. I have the Fourth Amendment. I have the First Amendment to record. But you know, he started to put his hand on the gun and get out. You know, where is that sound? You have to answer my questions. Put the phone down. You cannot record me. I mean, come on.
No, you have every right to record us. So.
Yeah, that's why I told him
what
to
are
call
you
your supervisor. It's cold. Can I put my jacket? Can I put my jacket?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, this is right here on this side.
Okay. You don't have any weapons or anything here?
I have no weapons. I don't have no airway. I don't have nothing. That's the jacket right there.
Okay.
You wanna look?
Do what?
You wanna come here and see?
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'm not
Okay,
going to climb
yeah.
in there.
Oh, that's my jacket right here.
Your current address.
Well, I've ever seen driver license. Am I giving a warning or something? Am I getting a warning?
Is that a correct
or a
address
ticket?
that's on your license?
Am I getting a ticket or a warning?
I'm asking you a question, sir. Answer
Just
my
asking
question.
you.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. Right now, you need to answer my question. What is your address?
Okay, let me tell you something. Every citizen you stopped. Not every citizen is ignorant on his rights. Okay, I don't know if they teach you that in the police academy,
To tell me your address.
but there
when
is
I ask
constitutional rights.
You
There is
don't-
the First Amendment to record. That's what I'm doing. There is the Fourth Amendment
for it. Are you not going to get
to
your
refuse
address?
searches and seizures, and there is the Fifth Amendment to refuse to answer any question.
Okay,
It
but-
doesn't matter where is it.
Hold on.
That's the Fifth Amendment. So if I choose to answer your question, that's fine. I choose to. If I say, sir, I want to remain silent, that's my right.
Okay, listen to me real quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay? On this program, it does both citations and warnings. To fill out, to do our job.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to give none of you a hard time. It's just, the way you approached me was kind of scary. And all I did is invoking my rights.
Okay, but listen
You
to
understand? Yeah.
me. Do our job correctly on this system. We
Uh-huh.
need your address.
That's why I told
what-
him. I answered his question. I told him, whatever is in there is my address.
Okay,
Whatever
so
is
on
my
your license, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So what is that? Am I getting a ticket?
No, sir. You get no warning.
Okay. But that's true, right? If I want to answer questions, I want to have to answer questions, right?
You're fine.
Yeah, I also know that. I always try to de-escalate, because not everybody you stop is a criminal or a bad man. There are some people who are nice, but they choose not to answer. They choose just to remain silent,
The situation changes dramatically when the supervisor arrives. The driver explains that he was told he could not record and was pressured to answer questions he considered unrelated to the traffic stop. The supervisor immediately clarifies that the driver does have the right to record the officers. He also acknowledges that citizens may choose to remain silent rather than answer every question. With the confrontation finally de-escalating, the officer issues only a warning. The encounter ends peacefully, but the difference between the initial officer's approach and the supervisor's response becomes important.
That's their constitutional right.
All right, sir. What I did is I wrote you a warning, okay?
Okay.
It's not going to cost you any points on your license. There's no court date associated with it, no money, okay?
Oh,
There's a copy of your warning. There's your insurance verification. I need to sign right there. It just states that I gave you the warning and explained it to you. What's your phone number, sir? Area code first.
I don't wish to give that one to.
I got to have it for my system, sir.
Do I have to give that one?
To complete our job, we have to have it. You can give us your company phone number if you want to do that. Get a phone number.
For what?
For our system, like I said, you have your paperwork you have to fill out. This is our paperwork. It's on there. You can
You
see.
got my driver license, you got my name, you got my birthday, you got my address. What else you need? You don't need my phone number,
My
sir.
system requires a phone
I
number.
just
sir.
don't wish to give it, sir. You got everything, my insurance, my plate, you got my whole life right there. So I don't know why you need my phone number. So can I get my driver license so I can be free to go?
Encounter involves a woman delivering legal documents rather than conducting a police investigation. The resident questions why she is at his home and begins recording the interaction. The woman makes it clear that she has no objection to being recorded, but objects to the camera being held close to her face. Her irritated tone quickly creates unnecessary tension. Eventually, another process server arrives and handles the situation much more professionally. He identifies himself, explains that he is simply delivering documents, and provides a business card. The contrast demonstrates how calm.
Order protection for what? Yeah.
Hold on, I'll explain it.
Can I get your name?
Okay, I'll have my face or I'm gonna drive away.
Okay, you want to come back to my house? Or?
You don't need to shove that in my face.
I'm kind of far away. I'm not being rude. I'm just
That
wondering.
was really rude.
I'm not being rude.
That was really rude.
Okay. You want to come conduct business at my house or in the street? It's
No,
fine.
we can do it right here. I don't need to walk all the way back there. Especially, I'm not gonna have you shoving cameras.
I'm
in my
not shoving
face.
cameras in your face, man.
You can record all you want. I don't
you.
care about that. Don't shove it in my face, though.
Okay.
I'm recording too, okay?
Awesome.
I'm not gonna take it off and shove it in your face.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
That's rude.
Yeah. And you're coming off a little rude too.
I don't care.
Can I get your name and your badge number?
Right here.
That's what you're gonna tell the judge?
I'm not going to court for this.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with me.
But that's what you tell the judge. You just say it's right here, though.
I don't talk to judges.
Okay.
This is from Rockford Mass Transit District. Don't go there.
Had order protection against all of them.
Yep.
Can I know how
Everybody's listed in here. I don't
did they
know.
get
I don't
name?
know. You'll have to go to court. I have no idea.
Because I'm a victim in this case.
Okay, I'm a messenger. I'm like a third-party person.
Awesome.
I have no information on this. So this is all I do. I just hand it to you.
For sure. I was
That's
served.
it.
I was served by.
Drexel, Calvin, Vincent, McLean, Miser, Abdullah, Rama Abdullah. All protected parties.
And Rockford Mass Transit, and they're saying the bus stops and whatnot too. I read something about that as well.
I don't know. Yeah.
You don't know?
No, I'm just
All right,
giving you the paper.
Thank you.
You can go to court date May 14th.
For sure. I already got this from Metro Enforcement. Already dropped this whole paper off to me.
Beautiful.
So you're going to my other buddy's house too and dropping this off to him as well? Why was Metro sent to my house instead of you guys doing
Do
this?
you not understand that I'm just like the middleman for this?
For
I
sure.
have no information. This is all I'm given.
All right.
Begins when a man records a military installation from a public sidewalk. Officers approach and immediately question his purpose for filming. He asks whether he is being detained, and the officer confirms that he is. The cameraman repeatedly questions the legal basis for detention and refuses to identify himself without reasonable suspicion. Officers insist that filming an access control point violates a congressional directive. The cameraman challenges that explanation, arguing that a congressional letter is not legislation. The disagreement continues as officers debate jurisdiction, identification.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have
just being
problem.
honest. Rock, whoever these people are.
Correct.
I
And
got
you
it.
work for Metro though, so you were hired by Metro, not by the police to do this job?
No, I'm not with the police. I'm a process server with Metro.
Okay.
I'm not armed.
Okay. Well, I'm not armed either.
Take a look at it.
I
though.
will definitely take a look
I
at
know
it.
you will.
Can I get
Thank you,
shake
sir.
your hand?
We're good.
Thank you, buddy.
I give you my business card, right?
You did.
Yep. Thank you.
I believe you did.
I didn't know you were here. I didn't mean to back out. Were you leaving?
No.
Whoa.
Can I get another business card?
Know that?
Yeah,
Why is that?
suspicious activity.
All right. Is that a
Send me
misdemeanor or a
your wallet now.
felony?
All right. Stand by.
I'm sorry. Are you
Right,
detaining me when you say stand by?
Say again?
Are you detaining me when you say stand by?
Yes, sir. Just stay right here.
Oh, you are detaining me.
Yeah, so we can further have an
I'm
investigation.
just reaching for my phone, nothing else. It is 4:13 p.m. and JBMHH Police Officer Daniel.
Go ahead and give me one out here at this location.
Is detaining me.
So, do you have a reason you're videotaping an entrance to a military installation?
Not one that you need to know, sir.
Not one that I need to know.
So, what is your rank, sir?
Okay, just stand by. Just wait right here.
Sir, what is your rank?
I'm just an officer.
Sorry?
We don't have rank. I'm just an officer.
Just an officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a sergeant or a superior
I have
officer?
my supervisors in route.
Okay.
We can all talk
I
together.
appreciate that.
Yep.
Do you even have policing powers outside of the installation on public sidewalks? Do you have the authority to detain me out
Part
here?
of our jurisdiction that's gated.
Right over here on this here sign, it says the fence line marks the boundary.
Hey, hold on. We can talk when my supervisors get here, okay?
All right. I'm just kind of wondering whether you have the authority to detain me out here.
Okay, we'll continue our discussion when my supervisors get out here as you requested.
I mean, I'm absolutely not going anywhere, but you might want to really reconsider whether I'm detained here.
Roger, he's still here. He's waiting for his supervisor.
How you doing today? How you doing today?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
All right. So what's going on out here?
Are you his supervisor?
We work together.
Okay.
What are you the supervisor for?
Well, he said his supervisor was en route, and
I
he's
called him. They're in route.
he's detaining me currently, so
I'm just asking
that's what I need a supervisor for.
So,
And your name is Widman?
Ray is.
I'm here to talk.
yeah, I'm talking for a second. Wait for the minute.
All right.
Come here. Can I help you out? Come here. Sir, I'm trying to help you.
Well, he's detaining me, so I don't want to go too far.
Right here. Come here.
All right.
Come here. Now, what's going on? You ain't move your feet. Come on.
He's detaining.
The encounter continues. Officers conduct a frisk after claiming concern for safety. The cameraman objects to portions of the search and continues asking what crime he supposedly committed. He maintains that he is standing on public property and does not believe he is required to identify himself. Officers repeatedly order him to comply, while he challenges those commands and requests a specific legal basis. The encounter becomes increasingly tense, with both sides arguing over jurisdiction, reasonable suspicion, and the authority to demand identification. The central dispute remains whether filming itself provides...
Shaking. Camera shaking.
All right. Well, it might be because I'm surrounded by people with guns.
Do you have an ID on you?
I'm not going to answer that.
Do you have a driver's license on?
I'm not going to answer that, sir.
You have to answer that, sir. I need to identify. I need to find out who are you.
You don't. I'm on a public sidewalk, and so unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I have committed, am committing, or about to commit a crime, then you don't need my identity.
You're a military property.
Sorry?
You're a military property. I need to identify
No, I'm not. See that sign right there? The fence line marks the boundary of a U.S. Army installation.
Sir.
I'm not past fence line.
I'm trying to help you out, sir. Can I get your driver's?
No, sir, you can't.
You cannot. So you're going to sit here with the camera in my face, and I'm trying to help you out.
You were the one who wanted me to move over here, and you approached me. I'm not, my camera is close to my body. If it's in your face, that's because you're in my personal space.
No. At this point, I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
All right.
But you're having this conversation, and you're pointing this camera at me. I'm trying to talk to you and be cordial with you.
Yes, so you approached me. I was filming.
Right,
I'm going to continue the film.
I'm Officer Lewis. I didn't know who you are.
No, you don't, sir.
I do, sir.
So what were you doing today when this happened?
I literally was walking up the sidewalk when the officer, what was that? I can't see from here. When your officer approached me and told me I was detained.
All right, sir. For our safety, you just put that camera down. Do a quick search. Make sure you got no weapons on you. Just go put the camera down.
Sir, I don't consent to a search.
You don't have to. That's not your option. It's for my safety and yours. You're being detained right now, so I have to check to make sure you have any weapons. So put the camera down. You can still film.
You can do a Terry frisk. You understand the limits of a Terry frisk, right? I just need you to...
Sir,
okay, so you're not going to reach into any of my pockets?
Sir, put the camera right there.
You're not going to reach into any of my pockets?
Your pockets, sir. Put it right there. Put your stuff there. You sure need medical help? You're shaking pretty fast, sir.
Oh, it might be because I'm surrounded by people with...
All right, go ahead and take that water bottle out your pocket. Anything in your pockets on Kobe signal to him?
No, keys in the left pocket, but I don't think... Yeah,
right.
just you asked if there's anything that'll poke me. Thank you.
Key?
Yeah.
All right. Anything in your back pocket?
Please don't reach into any of my wallets.
What's this?
Please don't reach into my pocket.
What is this?
It's a wallet. Please don't reach into my pocket.
What's this?
That's a phone.
Lift your shirt from it?
You're really lifting my shirt up in public?
Yeah. Had to make sure you had the weapon.
That's not part of it.
Why are you shaking? You sure you need medical attention?
Well, because there are people surrounding me with guns right now on a public sidewalk for apparently no reason.
Right. Okay. Let me see your identification.
No, sir.
You're refusing to let me ID you.
There is no necessity. Virginia is not a stop and ID state. So unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I have am committing, or I'm about to commit a crime,
you're disobeying a lawful order.
That's not lawful there, sir.
It is.
It's absolutely not.
A federal police officer asking you to identify yourself. Who are you? I didn't know who you are.
Again, Virginia is not a stop and ID state. So unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion...
Sir, I'm not a Virginia police officer.
Then you have no right to my identity anyway about that.
I'm a federal police officer, I do.
Well, I'm not on... I'm on public property. I don't...
It's federal regulation to film an ACP for an entry point.
It's not against federal law, sir.
Hey, sir, how you doing, Officer Staff Sergeant Hood?
Staff Sergeant Hood.
Police Department. How you doing, everything? How's everything today?
Well, it was all right till your officers came out here and detained me for a crime that they cannot seem to articulate.
Yes, sir. Well, allow me to see if I can answer your question. Okay. So there is a congressional letter that is out. I'm pretty sure you don't know which one I'm talking about. The congressional letter states that you can take pictures and video of a building structure and architect. However, you cannot take video or picture of a building access control point or an access control point to a military installation. And what this is an access control point to a military installation. Now, however, that being said, you can take video of the fence line, which is a structure.
Right.
You can take pictures over here of a structure, which is a wall, which is a structure. However, the report is that you taking video of a access control point, which is against the congressional letter that is out. You understand where I'm from?
A congressional letter is not a piece of legislation, correct?
Yes, it is, because it is allowing the general public to take video and photo of a building, structure, and architect. Okay. However, when it comes to access control point, which is a security measure, you cannot take video or pictures of a security measure. And that's what the letter is saying. So that's why we are out here.
Sir, when you are on public property, you can take video and pictures of anything you can see.
If you're on public property,
yes, it is.
Or not.
It
the
does.
Congressional letter says you can be on public property, take pictures of a building structure.
Let's say there was a giant mountain over there. And let's say I was
talking about a mountain. Let's stay where we're at right now. We're talking about.
Well, it's an now because it has direct.
I'm not dealing with analogies. I'm dealing with what we have currently. Right. All right. So what we have currently is you are taking video of a security measure. You are on public property. You can do whatever you want to on public property except take video or photo of an access control point or a security measure. Right. You can take pictures and video of a building structure.
All right, well, there's a building right there. There's fence line right here.
And this building right here is part of a security measure, so that is excluded. You cannot take video of that.
Do you have this in text that I could read?
You can look it up online yourself, sir. I'm not going to look it up for you.
All right. Well, I will be sure to do that, and I'm pretty sure that you're mistaken about the connotations.
Well, sir,
of
you have your opinion on that. All we ask for you to do is if you can gather your things up and move on.
All right. An investigator arrives, and the situation begins moving toward resolution. When asked whether there is reasonable, articulable suspicion that the cameraman is committing or is about to commit a crime, the investigator says there is none at that moment. He ultimately tells the man that he is free to leave. The cameraman argues that he had been detained without a clearly articulated legal basis and says he intends to pursue complaints or possible legal action. The encounter ends with the investigator directing him toward available channels for obtaining
videos of the buildings there, their structure, their architect, anything else around here except the access control point, the security measure.
All right.
Go down and take video of.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna try and help you out here. If you can direct me to the congressional letter in question, I'll check it right now, and I won't be videoing the access control. I will right here.
I'm not going to check it for you.
Tell you what.
Check that on your own.
Tell you what. I'm gonna walk away and check it if you give me the name of the congressional letter or
the name of a congressional letter of pertaining to taking video and photo of a building structure and architect. It should show right up.
All right, and then if it does not apply, I'm going to be back.
And we will be back out here because I'm telling you that we will not allow you to take video of our security measures.
Well, not allowing me is different from it being illegal.
It is illegal because it is against a congressional letter that is out.
All right.
It has been put out for
again, a congressional letter is not a law.
Okay, sir, grab your things up and you can walk away and you can look it up yourself.
Sir, that's not lawful order.
Yes, sir, it is. I am a police officer given the authority by a congressional
letter. But just because a police officer says something does not make it a lawful order. That's not how that works. You need to cite a law.
Grab yourself up and move on, please.
No, sir.
All right.
So let's give it down.
You're being detained for not following the lawful order of a police officer.
Not lawful order, sir.
Around an active police scene where a cameraman records from outside the apparent perimeter. He repeatedly asks officers for their names and badge numbers while emphasizing that he believes he has a right to document police activity. He also asks one officer whether he knows what the Fourth Amendment protects. The response confuses the Fourth Amendment with freedom of speech, prompting criticism from the cameraman. Although officers largely allow him to continue recording, they ask him to maintain some...
Why don't you get Arlington Police out here?
No, ma'am. Don't want to come.
What would you like me to do with your camera? Put them in the bag, or
no? Just please keep them together.
and just don't take this.
The sergeant and raises concerns about the officer's misunderstanding of the Fourth Amendment. The conversation becomes tense when the sergeant accuses him of spitting, a claim the cameraman strongly denies while pointing to his recording as evidence. The cameraman then criticizes the sergeant's conduct and questions whether officers truly understand the constitutional protections they are expected to uphold. Despite the disagreement, the cameraman remains on the public sidewalk and continues documenting the scene. By the end, the encounter becomes another example of how recording can expose conflicting views of